a whole bunch of sense to me, but I
know,
follow as much as I can.
that's what we try to do, anyways. All right. Well, you got any inadvertent thoughts to get us going?
I do. I got a weird one,
Oh,
right?
I like it. Let's get it going.
So I was down one of my 3 a.m. YouTube rabbit holes, right?
Okay.
And one of them was the reason why you have those things that you see
Like
in your eye, and
swigglies
you
in
try
your
to
eye.
look at them and they move. Like it was on Family Guy.
Yeah.
A little eye worm
I'm over
that
here.
kept
I'm over
right,
here.
yeah, right. And it basically explained why you have those and why you can't look at them. And I'm no scientist or doctor, but long story short, what you're seeing is the fluid inside of your eye has different things that float around in it.
Okay.
And it's basically something is coming in between your pupil and what is that, your cornea or whatever, that's back in your,
or the iris, the retina, it might be cornea. Cornea I thought was like the overall kind of like lens over your eye.
that could be it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought I gave the disclaimer at the beginning. I don't know what it could be, either or, right? It's coming in between the shit in the back of your eye and the shit in the front of your eye. And you can't look at it because it's in your line of sight. You know what I mean? Like it's inside of your eye, behind your pupil anyway.
Yeah.
So you can't ever get your eye on it because it's behind your eye.
Right.
And it just got me thinking, like, well, can that explain why? And this might sound crazy, but like, do you ever see shit?
What do you mean?
Not like see shit, but like see something like that you feel like flash by you real quick, or like something small,
yeah.
Like, usually
and it's like a shadow or something, and
like you don't know what it is, but like you just like saw something just fly by you, but doesn't really seem like anything would have been there. And I'm wondering, like, could that have, is that the shit in your eye, right?
Right.
Or is that just
some other crazy thing? No, that's a good question, because it happens to me a lot. Like when I'm sitting on the couch and watching something on TV, and it's the window by the door. You know, that long, tall one by the door?
Right.
Always see shit. Always.
For real?
It's always like something's like right there. And, it used to be like, I used to have like that light thing on, the little light show thing, but I don't have that anymore. And I still catch something out the corner of my eye.
What's the light show thing?
Like the thing that was putting like the decorations or whatever on the door. Like whether it was the...
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. The little projector light.
Or could it just be like subconscious?
Well, I think that's usually what it is something subconscious, or it could truly be like a shadow flicker or something. Like especially the last couple of weeks with all the fucking rain we've gotten, like in my area, your area, those power lines probably hanging real low right now.
I don't know if I would test it to ever be in like electricity.
Well,
and I'm not even saying that it's happened recently, but every now and then, like I'll be, like you said, I'll be sitting watching TV or sitting watching the game, and I'll see like something dart, but it doesn't seem like anything darted. And I'm wondering, like, is that something, like, could that be like the eye worms that you get, like something in my eye that moved and I'm noticing it on the outside?
It's possible. I mean, have I ever told the story? I don't know if I have on this show, of my mom and I were watching, because my mom and I used to watch scary shit or whatever on like Pizza Friday nights. I put Andrew to bed, and then she and I would watch something scary before we started doing the podcast on Fridays. Right. And before she decided to move across country. But we were watching
spring break weatherland.
Right. Now you got to remember, this is the same woman that every time we went on spring break when I was in high school, it snowed. Like, no matter where we went, it snowed when we went on spring break. And that includes Las Vegas. We went to Vegas one year to visit my godmother, and it snowed in Vegas for like the first time in 20 years. Shit, it was fucking crazy. Anyways, So we're watching.
Tell him stop doing spells.
Right. Anyways, we're watching As Above, So Below, or something like that. It's a black and white movie, trippy, creepy.
Right.
And she leaves. I'm like, all right, cool. And I'm sitting there, and I see something, like you said, something across the dining room. I'm like, my mind is playing tricks on me. We just watched a scary movie. Like,
right.
Nah, it wasn't anything. And then it happens again. And I
think I remember you. I remember you telling me that.
It's not the bat story. The bat story's good.
No eye boogers or whatever floating around. Right. Eye fluid.
No, that was legit shit.
Right.
Shout out to Dan. He had I don't want to give out too much, but found himself in the hospital over the weekend, but seems to be recovering. So shout out
God bless.
To Matt's pops, Dan.
Uncle Dan. God bless.
Different
we
Dan.
Love you.
But yeah. I'm trying to think if I had anything inadvertent wise. Honestly, I don't think so. But I have been watching some stuff.
Watching like what? Like Picard and shit?
Ozark. I think I'm halfway through.
Oh, for real?
The second drop. I'm not impressed. They're not really living up to it. I mean, it's still good, but it's like there hasn't been anything that's been like shocking or a big twist or turn in the first 3 or 4 episodes.
I'm not really into it.
Yeah. No, Picard, the season finale dropped last night. I usually watch that after we're done on this, so I'll probably watch that.
For real?
Or
that's your ritual?
It is. It's my wind down from the show. To come down from the podcast.
When is it bonfire time at your house?
I mean, we got to get through this rainy season.
You are right. You are right about
probably
that.
not too long after that. And I still have like the projector screen and projectors. I think what I got to figure out is the house behind me has a big fucking floodlight on it now, like motion sense floodlight. I just got to see what I can do to kind of like not trip it. So I got to kind of figure out like what doesn't trip it, because I think I could come up with something. Like I still have that pop-up tent, so maybe it's putting the projector screen under the pop-up tent and putting the projector right there. And then we sit around the bonfire and the screen.
Yeah, I'm just ready for some bonfire action.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, and now we don't have to worry about pissing off the Bexley neighbors. I don't have any fucking neighbors. I got the freeway here, I got a vacant house here, and I got a vacant house here.